we're on the topic of haunted dolls suddenly, I've got an experience.
Okay.
Yes?
Um,
Let's hear it.
we were doing a paranormal investigation at Castle Kilbride,
Oh, yes, I know that one well.
which is in Baden, Ontario, which is
Yeah,
in
just
the
outside Waterloo.
Kitchener-Waterloo area. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And this was in association with Daniel and the Ghost Walks, because he was setting up his ghost walk
Mm-hmm.
for that location.
Right.
And what
That's
he
a beautiful building, too.
Oh, it's beautiful. And what Daniel does is he brings Trudy and myself in as his paranormal team when he needs a team. And so there was us, and he also had a team of psychics come in. And we had fantastic free range of the building, where normally it's restricted. You can't go into the rooms. They're stanchioned off. There's
Right.
no photography allowed. All of that was dropped for us. You know, we
Nice.
could go right into the rooms. We could take photographs and videos. And anyways, we were drawn into the one bedroom upstairs so Castle Kilbride was built by James Livingston, who was a very wealthy man who got his fortune from flax and
Grapeseed.
milling
Canola.
linseed oil.
Yep.
And his granddaughter, her name was Laura Louise. And we were attracted to her bedroom. Just as I said, we had free reign of the entire building, which is a beautiful mansion house for the time.
Yeah, it's quite pretty. It's a Georgian
And
style Italian.
I'll have to
one.
look that
the
up.
one room
Yeah.
that we
Has a widow's walk on the top.
Yeah, there's a widow's walk.
I
on
love
the
widow's
top.
walks.
It's
They're so
great.
pretty.
But we were drawn into Laura Louise's bedroom. And okay, you talk about dolls. There is this god awful, creepy
It's always the dolls.
in there that is it's wearing like I guess you could call it like a bellhop uniform.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the creepiest bloody doll
I know
I've ever seen.
the one you're talking about.
This is the creepiest bloody doll I've ever seen.
I
in
love
my
that doll.
life. I
Yeah.
think about it now. I'm talking about it now, and I'm getting the creeps.
I love that
Exactly.
doll.
See?
Oh.
I actually have a picture of it.
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yes, yes.
Can
Well,
I
I
see
do
it?
too.
I
do
have to
too.
go
But,
dig through it. It's on my computer.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, there on the wall of the bedroom, there's this beautiful portrait of Laura Louise as a young girl,
Young girl, yeah.
and her, I guess, most treasured toy was a
The
different
doll.
one. Not the bellhop, but a different one.
Yes.
Oh.
And what's really cool is that this actual doll is in that bedroom still
Mhm.
today,
Mm-hmm.
inside a rounded glass case.
Right, in a dome,
And-
yeah.
And as I say, we were
Very
drawn
cool.
into the room. We were drawn into doing our investigation, focused on this little doll inside the case. And this
Did it
this
have
went
a
on
high
for a couple
EMF reading?
hours. What's that?
Did you check to see if it had a high EMF reading or anything?
Oh yeah, we had our EMF detectors and REM pods and everything. And so after a couple hours, it's like I'm going, okay, guys, let's take a break. And so let's shut everything off except for our SB7 spirit box. Take a break. Let's go out into the hallway. Get a breath of fresh air. So we did that, and when we walked out into that hallway,
It just started, didn't it?
over the
Zika
spirit
knows.
box
This is,
screamed
Yeah.
this female voice that said, "Come back!" And it was like,
oh,
wow. Now, did it come from the doll? Was this the energy of Laura Louise?
Right.
I don't know, but we were focused on this doll, walked away, and we were just, come back, come back. And
oh,
wow.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was amazing.
That house is really cool. It has beautiful Tiffany lamps, and I love at the bottom on the staircase the big, beautiful Art Deco. The lamp that's attached to the actual bottom of the pillar of this. It's just phenomenal.
Oh yeah, it is.
It sounds gorgeous.
So here's a funny story, and I wasn't going to talk about dolls, but we're on it. So this is my little cutie here. I don't know if we can really see. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see.
Cutie.
Oh,
isn't it adorable?
Yes.
There's a Jack in the Box.
That is so creepy.
He's the cutest little thing ever.
No, he
This
isn't.
little Jack in the Box was at a antique market mall. Actually, you may have been to that antique mall, Ian. It's in went right out of my head. Woodstock. Have you ever been to the big?
I have not. I know of it though. I know exactly where you're.
So it's in that big old factory. It's like 4 floors high, right? They have thousands of things. So a friend and myself decided we were going to go there one day, and we literally spent the entire day in this place. We went floor to floor. We did the first 2 floors, and then we took a lunch break, and then we came back and we did. So we're looking through, and she found some really cool stuff. And I was walking through, and there was this little lonely cutie right here.
Oh,
he was up there, and my friend says, "Oh my God, you have to have this. This is totally for you." So I went, "Yeah, it's pretty cute, right?" And I'm thinking, what's it doing here? Because all of the toys and all the other things are down on the first or second floor. This is upstairs on the 3rd floor where they have a lot of furniture and old telephones and all kinds of weird, like, just old house gadgets, right? Fans, posters. And this little guy's sitting on this shelf. So I said, okay, well, so she picks him up and she puts him down somewhere else, and he's just sitting there. And I said, okay, if he's still there when we come back, I'll take him home. Right. So we come around the store, and he's not there. Right.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, okay. So I figure somebody just picked him up and moved him. Right. So we go looking around. Don't see him. And then I end up finding him on a shelf behind some stuff. Right. And it was like, so then there's a guy on that floor. So I said to him, I picked it up. Right. And he starts laughing, and he goes, "Oh, did you want that?" And I went, "Yeah." And he goes, "Good." He goes, "I really am tired of looking at this thing. It creeps me out every time I come up here."
Oh, that's
so of course, he came home with me. He's
tired
really
of looking at it.
He's very well
I
behaved.
can relate.
It's like this. I have a disembodied
Oh,
in hand on a very old haunted hotel bell.
that is creepy.
Right, that's on my sideboard. But I have all kinds of interesting things like these babies. Oh, Rachel, you'll like these. These are my babies. These are my teddies.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Hey. Oh,
They're
I
singing
see
a
it.
bassinet.
I see what they are.
This one sings a church song for you.
Oh my
Mhm.
gosh. How creepy is that?
These are Lee Howard's. I love Lee Howard's bears. They're called quiet room bears, and I always collect them when I go to the in Niagara Falls. They have the what is it? What's it called? Frightmare. Because I did it for a number of years. Frightmare. I had my oddities booth there. And I always pick up, I love his stuff. It's just really creepy. But so my story had nothing to do with dolls. We got on the doll thing, and I
I went down that road, but it wasn't
other haunted dolls. Actually, is she over there? Oh, she is. I'm going to get you my beautiful haunted doll. Hang on.
All right, then.
Oh, this should be good.
Yeah, the back of her background looks normal. She's got all that creepy stuff there.
Well,
I'm not sure what to expect now.
I know, right? Oh dear.
No, she's actually really, truly
The dolls thing wasn't
a
planned.
beautiful doll.
Oh wow! Look at that.
She's a really, really beautiful piece.
How
Oh,
awesome
it
is that?
Yeah.
That is pretty.
1799.
Wow.
Wow.
She is so old. Look at her little feet with her shoes.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's a beautiful doll. Like her face, everything. Her
That's very
ponytail
pretty.
is missing. You can see she would have had a human hair or some sort of hair
Aw.
that was there. It's missing, right? So yeah. I didn't replace it because I thought, why would I? Right? I just
No.
leave
Yeah,
her
don't
in her
alter it.
natural-
She's got character.
natural state.
Yeah.
But she was given to me because she is not that friendly.
Not that friendly.
Apparently not. Apparently she's a bit of a bully.
Oh.
Got personal
What do you mean by
experience with
that?
this.
Mhm.
Do tell.
I find I haven't got an issue with her, but yes, she used to be in a shop, and actually the same friend that I went shopping with, hang here, they didn't want anything to do with her. They were just like they had been trying to sell her for, I don't know, 15 years, 20. Nobody
Wow.
wanted her. Nobody
Really?
wanted. Yeah, apparently she.
I don't get that bad vibes from it just looking at it, but
she's-
I'm not holding it. So
well, I'm holding her. I hold her. I don't move her
Yeah,
around. She's
no, I'm not
sometimes in my
picking up.
bedroom. Right, but yeah, no, people just didn't. They just did not like her energy, and I don't know. I think she's really like.
I think she's
love her
beautiful,
face.
actually.
Like,
I
her
like
face
that
is
doll.
so, like she's just a beautiful painted,
She is. She's pretty.
pretty doll, right? And I don't know. People don't like her. Apparently, she gives off an energy that makes
I
them
think,
feel.
as I was saying, it's psychological. Once you get it into your head that particular item is causing problems,
I think so.
there's some.
And I mean, my friend's store, she's very, she has the same abilities as us, Rachel. So I don't know, but she's like, here, you can,
Here,
take
have
her.
him. Here, you can have
take her
him.
home with you because you seem to like these things. So
That's a very pretty doll.
Yeah.
I like that
I think
doll.
she's beautiful, and I have a couple of other ones. Actually, I did sell a piece that I had to another friend. She just bought one, probably my most haunted doll, and she told me she had her for maybe a week, and she had her in the bedroom, and she loves her, right? Because she was one of these ones too, where it was like people were really afraid of her. A porcelain doll. But not an old porcelain doll, like probably from the 60s or 70s, those ones, almost like those Marie Osmond ones.
Yes.
Marie Osmond used to have all these porcelain dolls. And so like that, but very pretty, she's really nice quality doll.
Mhm.
But I literally had this woman come in and hand them to me. She gave me 2 in a bag, and she's like, I don't care what you do with these. Just,
Wow.
she said that this doll would move and would do
Mhm.
these things. Now, I had the doll here for probably 3 years anyways. And unfortunately, she just didn't make it into my collection with my other ones. She was sitting up here in my office in the spare bedroom on the bed with the other haunted dolls, because that's what it was like. So it's like, well, some of them do, because I have other ones out, and I just don't have the room right now. But so she was up here, but she took her home, and she loves her. And she said she put her on her nightstand beside her bed. And I guess she has a statue of Jesus there as well. And apparently after, I don't know, she'd had her for a little bit, she came home one day to find the statue of Jesus had been pushed off of the night's table and had broken fingers or something. And she's like,
Oh my goodness.
oh, and I'm like, I did tell you she's a little bit of a troublemaker. Right? But she just loves her. And I'm so happy for that, because again, it's one of those things where, and I said, just talk to it. It sounds crazy, right? But just, talk to it, make your peace with it, because then maybe you won't have any issues out of her, right? Because I find I bring these things home, and they're like stray cats, right? For me, it's the haunted wooden dolls.
Yes,
right?
I love that
It's like,
description. That's perfect.
I take home the haunted stray dolls that nobody wants. But at the end of the day, I never seem to have an issue with them, because I'm okay with them, and I'm not afraid of them. And I think that when you fear things, you add a certain amount of energy, and then that could,
Absolutely.
that could be
Absolutely.
ramping up whatever.